Hello, in this video we'll be unboxing OPPO Reno 5Z. So the price for this one goes around 350 to 430 US dollars. It rocks a Android 11, and here we can find more specification like 8 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage. This one is a Cosmo blue color, and that's basically it, what we can find on the box. So it's also covered by a foil. Now we'll need to remove it. And the last sort of protection is this 2 stickers covering each side. Now let's remove them. Here we have it. Now let's just slide it down. Nothing on this side, but here we can find the box with probably the case and instructions. So let's check it out. Yep, here's a silicone case, so we can instantly protect our device. It's flexible as usual. So now let's get on this side. There's also needle to open your SIM or SD card slots, and warranties and instructions. And that's basically it for this small box. So now just stick it in. Here's the device itself. It's packed in a thick foil to protect it from any damage. Now we can read that it has octa-core 5G SoC, ultra night video quad cam, dual view video, and 30 watts VOOC flash charge 4.0. So that will be a very good charger as well. And it also has the AMOLED display, which we're gonna check when the phone is powered on. And now let's just place it on the side and see what else we can find inside that box. There's a cardboard and a charger. So the charger is USB to USB-C, and socket is USB. There's also some headphones, wired headphones with a jack plug. And that's it for the box. There's nothing else. So we can move on to the device itself. Here we can open the foil protecting this device. It's this blue glossy cover. I like the looks of it. Now let's insert the case. On the back you can see the email or a serial number for this device. So you can remove the sticker if you get this, if you buy it yourself. You can remove the sticker and place it somewhere safe. I would recommend the box, because you might need this email or serial number later. So that's how it looks like with a case. There's some finger marks on it, sadly, but I couldn't prevent them from being visible. And here we also have the glass protection installed. It was installed by a fabric, so that's very nice to have. The front camera is located in top left corner instead of in the middle of the screen. On back we have actually 3-4 cameras with a flash. This phone also supports 5G. There's no fingerprint scanner on the back, and there's no fingerprint scanner on the right or left side, so I would say it's on the screen. On the bottom we can find the jack plug along with the USB-C, the speakers and microphone. There's also a phone call speaker on top and a microphone as well. We're gonna check later if that's what kind of speaker this is, but I would bet it's a stereo speakers. So now let's power on this device. Hopefully it's charged. Sadly, it came not charged, which is a bummer, but let's try plugging it in and we'll see if it even works. So now it's connected to the power source and it powers on. It's fully discharged, so let's just wait a minute or two till we can power it on. So we're back and the device is charged right now a bit, so we managed to open it. First thing is to select the language. You can go for emergency call or accessibility if you need. Now let's just move on with English. The region, so pick whichever region you live in, and here I'm just gonna go for Poland and click OK. User agreement, you can read through that if you want and click I have read and agreed to user agreements and proceed. User privacy, security and protection. You can also read that, visit the website to get even more information, but let's proceed. User experience program, join user experience program or not, you can just skip it. Also connect to a Wi-Fi network, find the one that you want to use, because it's almost necessary to have it to complete the setup of this device. So I'm just gonna pick 5G as it's much faster. Click on connect, and the device should be connected. We can proceed. Automatically select the best Wi-Fi. I'm gonna skip that. After updates have downloaded and are installed on this device, we can copy apps and data using Google Backup. And here we can, if you want, you can do it by pressing on next button. I don't have any, so let's just skip it with don't copy. You can sign into Google account. You can also skip it right here, but it's almost necessary as well to complete the setup, so let me just do that off the camera. After you logged in, you should see something like this. Who'll be using this device? And in my case, I'll be using it. You can go for a child if you're setting up this device for your children. So now let's just use that one, and I agree. Backup to Google Drive. If you want, just pick any Google services right here. There's a lot of them. So just select which ones you like and proceed. If you want to continue the setup of this device, you can do it by pressing on continue. You can also leave and get reminder later. So let's do that. You can set up the unlock method just to lock your device, but remember the password or pattern just in case. So let's do that later. Auto update overnight, or if you want to have automatic updates on this device for the system or UI, and I'm gonna disable that and proceed. We can import data from our older devices. Let's skip that, and here we have it. Let's click on get started. Device is ready with its quite gorgeous looking AMOLED display. We can open our settings to see some information, and here it is about the phone. We can find the device name, version, and the ColorOS version, which is UI version, Android version, the processor, RAM, device storage. We can read the legal information again right here. Status of email and IP, and the model itself. So that's basically it for basic informations, and that's the device. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing to our channel, leave a like and a comment below.